Chinese President Xi Jinping has ordered the army to be ready for battle on May 26, just before the recent confrontation between Indian and Chinese forces near the line of control along the Ladakh and North Sikkim borders. Xi Jinping, General Secretary of the ruling Communist Party and head of the 2 million-strong military, made the remarks while attending a meeting of representatives of the People's Liberation Army and the People's Armed Police Force in Beijing. Over the past few days, the two countries have increased their military presence in the Pangong and Galwan valleys along the line of control in eastern Ladakh. China has built bunkers and deployed about 2,500 troops there. India has similarly increased its troop numbers. Tensions are running high on the India-China border. In the past 2 weeks, China has set up at least 100 military bases in the area. The situation in eastern Ladakh has worsened since the first clashes between troops on the Sino-Indian border on May 5. On that day, Indian and Chinese troops clashed with stones, rods and sticks. Soldiers on both sides were wounded. The area east of Pangong Lake is under Chinese rule, and the western side is India. India is building roads there, and that is the objection of China. A Chinese civil airport is located 200 kilometers from Pangong Lake in Ladakh near the Indian border. Recently, Australian Strategic Policy Institute published satellite images on Twitter. The satellite image shows that over the past month the expansion work of the airport has increased overnight and the Chinese Air Force has set up a military airfield there, including helicopters and warplanes. 4 warplanes can be seen side by side on the main road. The report also mentions that the planes were J-11 or J-16 fighter jets of the People's Liberation Army Air Force of China. According to the Times of India, at least 1,200 to 1,500 members of China's People's Liberation Army are facing unresolved issues along the line of actual control in Pangong Lake, Demchak and Galwan valleys. There is no definite and demarcated international border between India and China. Instead, there is the line of actual control or LAC, which stretches from Ladakh to Arunachal Pradesh in India for about 3,500 kilometers. China is the second largest military spender after the United States. China's military spending is 3 times higher than India's. Meanwhile, Indian Defence Minister Rajnath Singh held a meeting with top military officials on Wednesday. It was decided at the meeting that India would also increase the deployment of troops on the Ladakh border if China increased its deployment of troops and weapons. The meeting also decided that India would continue to build infrastructure on the border despite China's objections. The Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi held an important meeting in New Delhi on this issue. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval was present at the meeting. There were 3 army chiefs. Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat also attended the meeting.